Yesterday, my son and I were at the lake. First off, I just want to start this video by saying my condolences to the family. I just want to send my condolences to the family. I haven't seen the names yet. I haven't seen the names anywhere on the news. My condolences to the family who lost at least a father and maybe a daughter as well. I send my condolences to to this family out here. I'm so sorry this happened. I wish there was more I could have done. I wish there was more we all could have done. Yesterday, I was at the lake, Angle Lake, with my son, Dakota. He's 10 years old. And we were at the lake, and we were about to leave, and I heard some screaming and yelling, and people were looking towards a certain way at the end of this L-shaped dock. And so I started swimming as fast as I could to the dock. I swam as fast as I could to this dock. And I got on the dock. And there was a woman on the surfboard saying, "They're underneath the water." This woman on a surfboard was pointing underneath the water. She said, "They're underneath the water." She said, I thought she said a dad, a dog, and his daughter. And I'm like, what? She said, I think she's looking very freaked out. There's not really many people around, but at this part of the lake, and she's saying there's a dad and a dog underneath the water. That's what I thought I heard you saying. And I said, are you sure? She said, I'm pretty sure. And she's freaking out. And now there's a guy swimming, diving under. You see him coming up for air and diving and looking. And I'm like, are you sure? And, I'm scared, but I dive into the lake. And I'm looking with my eyes. I'm trying to look as best as I can. And there's supposedly a guy and his daughter underneath the lake. And there's this guy, he's just swimming like a savage. And this guy, he's such a beast. He's looking, he's swimming. The woman's freaking out. More and more people are coming. But there's still nobody looking, just me and this guy. And we're looking, and we're like, where? She's like, I think they're right here. She's on a surfboard. She's like, I think they're right here. And we're swimming and we're looking. And some other ladies come and they start saying, give them goggles. And this guy, he's such a beast. He comes out the water, boom. He has the dad on his shoulders. This wasn't paramedics. The news has it wrong. This was not paramedics. Paramedics weren't there. I told my son, Dakota, run up to the police officers and tell them to come. I told Dakota, come tell the police officers to come here. And Dakota ran to go tell the police. And the police weren't coming. And now the whole lake is looking. And this one guy comes out the water. He's swimming. He has a guy on his shoulder and he's swimming. He goes to bring him on shore. And he brings this guy on shore. And now there's some other people looking. And they have goggles now. And it's just bystanders. It's not any paramedics, any officials. They're there. I see the cops up there, but they didn't come down yet. No officials had came down. And I'm diving. I'm doing the best I can. I'm already feeling tired and drained. I'm diving down. I'm looking. I'm taking as deep breaths I can. I'm looking underneath the water. I'm looking for people. I couldn't see any people. And this guy, my son said he might have been an angel. This guy comes in, he pushes the surfboard to me. He's like, hang on, rest. Just rest right here. And he keeps on looking. This guy was a savage. He keeps looking. He keeps looking. And finally, some paramedics guy come with a snorkel, some things. And after 5 minutes, he brings the daughter out too. They're giving them CPR on the beach for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm praying. There's some ladies praying loudly, praying for God to help and save these people. But the guy who was there, who took the first man out, he vanished. He disappeared. He wasn't there. He wasn't there while people were doing CPR. He wasn't there when the cops were there, when the whole crowd was there. He disappeared. And part of me afterwards was saying, man, I wish I could have done more. I wish I could have done more. I wish, man, if I could have died. I could have held my breath longer. I could have looked more times. I could have looked over there. But at the end of the day, I can't go back. I did what I could. Some people weren't even diving in at all. There was nobody even helping at first at all. But I know that guy who was there looking like a savage. He was swimming like a beast. He was doing all he could. I was doing all I knew how to do, all I could. And I share this because my son and I watched these people on the beach getting prayed for and getting CPR on them. And they said the guy didn't make it. Me and my son were there praying. They said the guy did not make it. I haven't seen anything about the girl. They didn't say anything. Maybe she's gonna save. Maybe she's still gonna save. I don't know. I tried to look to see if people was posting about it, to see if I could add people with the family. If some of the cops, I see them at my work. Some of the cops that were there, I could not sleep last night. I just kept thinking about it. I share this to get off my chest and to share my journey, and also in case the family's ever wondering and they want more information on what happened that day. I guess they were underneath the water for 10 minutes before anybody started looking. Life is not promised. I reached out to some of my friends and some of my family. Told them what happened. All I can say is life on this earth is not permanent. Live your life, man. Live your highest life you can. Live your life that you feel you're being called to live. Who cares about everything else? Do the best that you could do with your life, man. Life is not promised. We just posted a video in almost the exact same spot an hour before this had happened. I'm about to go start work. I just felt like I needed to get this off my chest and I needed to share this. I don't know exactly why. But yeah, man. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys for listening.